We spend so much of our lives chasing things. We chase good grades. Then we chase a good job. We chase money. We chase a better house, a better car, a better relationship. We tell ourselves, when I get there, I will finally be happy. But what happens when we get there? Do we finally feel complete? Or do we simply find something new to chase? Kate did not know the answer. Not yet. She was 22 when she finished university. On graduation day, she stood outside the university gate with her friends. Everyone was smiling. Everyone was taking pictures. Someone shouted, "We did it." Kate laughed. She looked at her graduation certificate. For years, she had dreamed about holding it. Now it was in her hands. Her mother hugged her tightly. "I am so proud of you," she said. Kate smiled. "Thank you, Mum." That night, Kate sat on her bed. She looked at her certificate again. Then she whispered, "So is this it?" She had expected to feel different. She thought she would feel successful. Instead, she felt empty. She quickly pushed the thought away. "No," she told herself, "I just need a job." A job would fix everything. At least, that was what she believed. 3 months later, Kate was still unemployed. Every morning, she woke up early. She changed into clean clothes. She opened her laptop. Then she searched for jobs. Customer service assistant. Applied. Office administrator. Applied. Marketing assistant. Applied. Sometimes she sent 10 applications in one day. Sometimes she received no reply. Sometimes she received an email that said, "Thank you for your interest, but we have decided to move forward with another candidate." Another candidate. Those 3 words began to hurt. One afternoon, her friend Mia called her. "Any luck?" "Not yet." "You'll get something." "I hope so." "You sound tired." "I am tired." Kate looked around her small bedroom. "I thought life would be different after university." Mia was quiet. Then she said, "Maybe it will be." Kate smiled. "Maybe." But after the call ended, Kate looked at her empty wallet. She thought about the future. She wanted a job because she needed money. She wanted money because she wanted safety. She wanted safety because she was tired of worrying. And she began to understand something. Maybe people did not chase money just because they loved money. Maybe they chased what money could give them. Food. A home. Safety. Freedom. A feeling that tomorrow would be okay. Kate needed those things. So she kept going. 6 months later, Kate finally got a job. It was not her dream job. It was a small office. The salary was not great. But when she received her first paycheck, she stared at the number for a long time. She smiled. "I did it." That evening, she bought groceries for her mother. Her mother looked at the bags. "You bought all this?" "Yes." "You didn't have to." "I wanted to." Her mother smiled. For the first time in months, Kate felt useful. She had money. She could help at home. She could pay for her own transport. She could buy small things without asking anyone. Life was getting better. Slowly. But one night, after work, Kate sat alone on a bus. She watched the city through the window. People were walking home. Cars moved through the streets. Lights filled the buildings. Kate had a job now. She had money. She was safer than before. But the question came back. Is this it? She frowned. Why am I still asking that? 2 years passed. Kate worked hard. She got a promotion. Then another one. Her salary increased. She moved into a small apartment. She bought a better phone. She started saving money. Her friends noticed the change. You are doing so well, Mia told her. Kate laughed. Am I? Of course. You have a good job. Yes. You have your own place. Yes. You can afford nice things. Kate looked down. I know. Mia noticed her expression. What is wrong? I don't know. What do you mean? Kate took a breath. I thought I would be happy by now. Mia smiled gently. Maybe you are. Maybe. But. Kate looked out the window. I still feel like something is missing. Mia did not answer. Neither did Kate. A few months later, Kate met Daniel. He was kind. He made her laugh. He listened when she spoke. For the first time in a long time, Kate felt peaceful. One evening, they sat in a small restaurant. Daniel looked at her. You are quiet. I am thinking. About what? Kate smiled. Life. That sounds serious. It is. She looked at him. Do you ever wonder what the point of all this is? Daniel laughed softly. Sometimes. What do you think? He thought for a moment. I think we spend too much time waiting for the next thing. Kate stared at him. What do you mean? We say, when I get a job, I'll be happy. Then we get the job and say, when I make more money, I'll be happy. Then we make more money and say, when I find someone, I'll be happy. Kate smiled. That sounds like me. Maybe it sounds like everyone. His words stayed with her. A year later, Kate and Daniel broke up. It was not because either of them was a bad person. They simply wanted different things. Kate was heartbroken. She stopped enjoying things. Her apartment felt too quiet. Her job felt meaningless. Even the things she had worked so hard to get suddenly seemed small. One Saturday morning, Kate decided to clean her old bedroom at her mother's house. She opened an old box. Inside were school pictures, old notebooks, a broken watch, a small pink pencil case. And then she found an envelope. Her name was written on it. Kate, open when you feel lost. She recognized the handwriting. It was hers. She had written it when she was 12. Kate sat on the floor. Her hands began to shake slightly. She opened the letter. There were only a few lines. She read, Dear future Kate, I hope you're happy. I hope you have a good job. I hope you have a nice home. I hope you have people who love you. But if you don't have all those things yet, please don't think your life is over. I hope you remember me. I am 12 years old, and I don't know what my future will look like. But today, I am happy because Mom made my favorite food. I am happy because my best friend made me laugh. I am happy because it rained today. I am happy because I am alive. Please don't forget how to enjoy small things. Love. Kate. Kate read it again. Then again. And suddenly, she cried. Not because her life was terrible. It wasn't. She had a job. She had a home. She had people who cared about her. She had survived difficult days. She had grown. But somewhere along the way, she had turned life into a race. She thought happiness was waiting at the finish line. Her younger self had understood something she had forgotten. There was no finish line. There was only life. Kate looked at the letter. Is this it? She whispered. Then she smiled through her tears. No. This was not it. Her job was not it. Money was not it. A relationship was not it. A house was not it. Even success was not it. Those things mattered. People need food. They need shelter. They need safety. They need love. They need connection. They need a sense that their life matters. But after meeting those needs, there is still something deeper. The need to live. To learn. To love. To create. To help. To experience ordinary moments. to become the person you want to be. Kate finally understood. Maybe the purpose of life was not to reach one perfect place where nothing was missing. Maybe the purpose was to keep growing while learning to appreciate where you are. That evening, Kate went outside. It had started raining. She stood under the roof and watched the water fall. She remembered being 12 years old. She remembered her mother's cooking, her friends' silly jokes, the smell of rain. And she laughed. For the first time in a long time, she was not thinking about what came next. She was simply there, alive. Years later, Kate still wanted more. She still wanted a better career. She still wanted love. She still had dreams. But she no longer believed that the next achievement would finally make her whole. She learned to build a life instead of constantly waiting for one to begin. And whenever she felt lost, she returned to that little letter. Because sometimes the person who knows what we need most is not someone older or wiser. Sometimes it is the younger version of ourselves. The one who knew how to be happy before we learned to chase everything. So maybe you are also chasing something. A job, money, love, success, a better life. And there is nothing wrong with wanting those things. But ask yourself one question. Are you so busy chasing the life you want that you have forgotten to live the life you already have? Maybe the answer to "is this it" is not a place. Maybe it is a reminder. This moment matters too. 5 useful English expressions from the story. 1. I did it. Used when you finally achieve something difficult. Example, I passed my exam, I did it. 2. Any luck? A natural way to ask if someone has had success with something. Example, did you find a job? Not yet. Any luck? 3. Something is missing. Used when you feel that something important is not there, even when things seem okay. Example, my life is good, but I feel like something is missing. 4. What comes next? Used when thinking about the next stage of your life or plans. Example, I finished university. Now I'm thinking about what comes next. 5. Don't forget to live. A reminder that life is not only about reaching future goals. Example, work hard but don't forget to live. If this story made you stop and think about your own life, tell me in the comments. What are you chasing right now? And if you enjoy learning English through meaningful stories, subscribe to the channel and come back for the next story. Sometimes, the best way to learn a language is to hear a story that makes you want to keep listening.